There were 3 dogs fighting in 3 different parts of the world. A battle of sorts. Abuse, neglect, the sort of brink of death. But in the darkest of moments, there were 3 rescuers, and nothing would be the same. Story 1. The breathless dog by the road. One had a man on his bike, riding down the middle of nowhere road when he noticed something out of the corner of his eye. A dog lay dead and still next to the lifeless body. Almost lifeless, insipid, limp. He was done at once. Checked the dog's eyes, then his breath. There was a faint pulse. There was little time left. He cleared away the canine, carefully poured water into his mouth. Next came the chest compressions, which I applied steadily, over and over. For a moment it appeared hopeless. Then, movement. There was a slight shift in the dog. A sign of life. CPR. Aqua war. He wiped the dog's face, put a stethoscope to his heart. They were then given food which the dog consumed ravenously. At the care center, it was necessary to shave down matted, extremely thick fur, bathed him and bandaged his wounds. Where blonde fur used to be, it was as if he was a new dog. There was a beauty in the way he performed with the man who saved him, a silent kind of bond, a survival creed. Story 2. 2 dogs left for dead in a dump yard. In or near a city dump, there were 2 dead dogs, tongues protruding, bodies slackened, no movement at all. A man, he saw them, and they ran. He checked both dogs. No breath, no life. He took it to a clean area. Began CPR on one other. One and then the other. In and out, compressions, mouth to mouth, oxygen. Nothing. And then all of a sudden, the belly of one of the dogs twitched. One beat of the heart. Finally, an eye came open. The treatment was effective. The second dog had not moved in hours, till he suddenly blinked, shook his head, but he lacked strength and he could not stand. They fed both of them food and milk. The response was immediate. They ate like they had not eaten in days. Finally, they were taken to a care center, washed clean, wounded, treated for wounds in their ears, legs, and sides. It is the first time in a very long time that they did, combined, and smiled. Story 3. The dog chained for 5 years. He was waiting for 5 years, bound to a wooden picket fence in the dark and the filth. This dog had no freedom, no sunlight, only little bits, sea, fear, and isolation. The neighbors began to come forward, and if rescuers eventually came, he observed a sad-looking dog. The rescuer attempted to pull the chain. It was stuck. The dog did not fight back. He made eye contact. That would suffice. After he was eventually released, he didn't speak the whole way to the car. And then he got better, stared outside, as if bidding farewell to history. In the rescuer's home, he was shy, afraid of everything. But he was kind, coy, and I'm thankful They discovered heartworms at the vet. It was an expensive treatment, though, yet the donations trickled. And then something strange occurred. He also visited the German Shepherd of the rescuer and became best friends. Now, after so much time alone, he got a lot of love abruptly with welcoming dogs. This whole process, the attempt by the rescuer to get him into another home, but refused to. They all knew this was their dog. And finally, he is coming home at last. 3 tales, the 3 dogs, 3 almost cases, but only because someone called a halt to that, to care. These dogs are still there. If this story touched you, please like, comment, and subscribe for more rescues like this. Support your local animal rescuers, because out in the world, another life is still waiting, just to be visible.